Ọ na-agwọ pile ọ na-akpa mkpa. Ị na-enwe watery spam, gịnị nwa discharge, ọ gwa ya ọ na-akpa mkpa. Overuse of antibiotics is actually bad. People abuse it. I know people that they just have small itchy and the next thing ampliclos bicham. I don't know how to pronounce that drug. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Hey, come on, what is Nigeria add to that cannot do? Come on, Ude. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're a returning subscriber, I just want to say that I love you. Thanks for coming back. And if you're new to this channel, please do well to subscribe. Please subscribe. Help my ministry. I beg. Okay, so today we are going to be looking at the importance of lab tests and also the dangers of self-medication. You already know what it is. That is vagina talk. But today it's not just going to be about vagina talk because I'm also bringing the guys in. So don't go nowhere. Okay, so sometimes we could be in a situation where we feel like there's something wrong with our body system and we don't really know what it is, and most of the times we always go for self-medications, which, yes, glory be to God, it has been helping us in Nigeria, but it is not actually advisable to always self-med. It's important for you to go for a lab test instead of opting for self-medications. Lab test will tell you what exactly you are treating. It's not the normal eyes, okay? That is why it goes under the microscope, right? So it detects what exactly is happening to you at that point in time that you might not even know that, oh, this is the problem. So most times we feel like, oh, it is actually this, but then it is another thing or something worse, and then we end up treating something that is not even the cause of our problem. So it is very good and important to run a test before you start any medication at all. Based on infections, we have fungal infection and bacterial infection. Now, this infection for the ladies have almost the same symptom, the same itchy vaginal discharge, looking like chunk of cheese or having a different color or having odor. They have almost the same symptoms. So you cannot really categorically say, oh, this is this and this is that. So that is why it's actually important that if you notice anything odd, the first thing you should do is not to self-med, but actually to run a test to be sure that, okay, it is fungal infection or it is bacterial infection, because these two infections don't use the same treatments. So imagine you have fungal infection and you went to go and buy antibiotics. It's not treating anything. It might hide whatever it is at that point in time, because antibiotics is like a strong drug that people don't really know about. So it hides it, and for your mind now, the infection has gone. You do not know that the thing is still there and it's causing more harm till maybe it becomes worse and you are forced to run tests. So honestly, I know that, okay, some people be like, I don't used to have that money for that, or I don't have the time for that. It is your health, and health is wealth. You have to take care of yourself. You have to do it the right way if you want to do it. And as for the guys too, when we talk about infection, it's always like it's a girl thing, Guys have infections, and there are some of infections that some guys have that are asymptomatic, and symptomatic means that it doesn't show any symptoms. So a guy could possibly have an infection for almost a year, 2 years without even knowing that he has. So that is why it's advisable to do periodical checkups. You could do it twice a year depending on how your sexual life is and how you protect yourself and how your hygiene is also. For instance, something like chlamydia in some people shows symptoms, and the symptoms might be a guy having a discharge from his penis, but most times it doesn't show face. Like, it's just there till you go and run test and your lab result comes out and they're telling you, you have chlamydia, and it can be transferable. You get? So if you want to protect yourself, if you know you're the type that you hardly use condoms or protections, you really have to take your health with great importance. What could possibly go wrong? After all, the drug is made to treat infection or something like that. Well, I will say that the people that made those drugs, the people that went to school to study drugs, like all these pharmacy students and all that, they are not stupid, okay? And they have a reason why they say meet your doctor, meet your gynecologist, or meet an expert before self-meds. Overuse of antibiotics is actually bad. People abuse it. I know people that they just have small itchy and the next thing ampliclos Bicham. I don't know how to pronounce that drug. But yeah, people are like that. Or even let me even leave infection out of it. You just have fever, or maybe you had a stressful day and you come back and the next thing someone say, it's malaria. Oh, I know that yes, malaria is like a sickness that is very, very popular in Africa or in Nigeria. But everything is not malaria. Everything is normal. Even malaria, before you pop malaria drugs, go and run malaria test to be sure that it's malaria you're treating, to be sure that it is typhoid you're treating. Don't just too much use of antibiotics could make your body system get used to it to the point that your body starts resisting antibiotics. So now imagine when you actually need to take antibiotics and your body is like, nah, fam, I'm going nowhere. No, I know you, get out. So imagine that kind of situation. That's why it's not good to just pop drugs anyhow. I hate popping drugs anyhow. Like before I take drugs, I want to be sure that okay, this is what I'm treating, and I know that yes, this is it. This Africa, I'm not gonna lie to you. It is God that is saving us, because the things we do, I know that sometimes it's really tempting. I won't lie, it's tempting to be like, I know it's this thing, let me just go and okay, but I've been in a situation where, hey, infection showed me shaky. I thought I was treating one thing. I did not know that what was doing me was higher. And I learned the lesson the hard way. And that is why I'm bringing my experience to you. And I'm telling you that please, go through the right way. And don't fall for this marketing strategy of buy honey pills. It cures everything. Drink one thing, and it will cure all your problems. If you've passed these buses that carry these loudspeakers and they'll be like, I have to say it in Igbo because I hear it in Igbo. On a go pile on a bam bam. In a way, watery spam. Gini what discharge. Ogwaya on a bam bam. Bam bam. Gege. Bam bam. One drug. Na go pile. Na go menstrual cramp. Now go watery spam. Now go how many things in one drug, and you've never thought about it and like, how does it work? Does it actually work? Please, I keep saying it. If you have any issue, guy, go and run tests to be sure what it is. Don't fall for my friend used it worked for her. No, they follow waiting person use. May you no go backfire. Because if it backfires, trust me, girl, trust me, boy, it's not gonna be nice. It's not gonna be nice. Another thing I want to let you know is that infection can happen to anybody, so don't feel ashamed about it, or don't let anybody shame you that so you have infection. If they get infection, now infection you get, you know, kill person. You cannot be too careful, okay? Because okay, sometimes you share toilets, sometimes there are just some hygiene that you don't do. Even the pants you wear too are at risk. You can live in a house where maybe sun doesn't penetrate, and you know these days you cannot comfortably spread your pants outside without thinking, maybe person will go carry my pants, go buy pants. Do you get? So you don't get to sun your pants, and you don't iron them to like kill germs and all that. So there are many factors that could make you get infection. So don't ever feel less of yourself or feel bad or allow your self-esteem to come down because you have infection. Infection is not a bad thing. The good thing is that okay, you know that you have infection and you are taking the right processes to make sure that you clear that infection, and you also take preventive measures after clearing your infection. Capiche? I hope you were able to learn one or two things from this particular vlog. I don't want this video to be too long. In case you have any question, you can drop a comment in the comment section. I'll be waiting for you. Or you can send me a DM on my Instagram handle. If you stayed to this moment, I want to tell you that you are an amazing human. I love you. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, comment, share to people that you know that this video is going to be beneficial to, and also follow me on my Instagram handle at itsmildred_o. I love you and peace.